That's right, it's Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen, and that means only one thing. It's time for our G-Damn Pod, where we get to talk about whatever we G-Damn want. With your host, Jamie Nadrox, Magic Mike Winokur, Big Vin Dustin, Sean Draven Davidson, and the dead homie Blaze.
We are late, but we are here. Yes, it's me and Jonathan kicking it. Yeah. What up?
I'm back. I forgot my grinder. I'm back.
All right. There he is. Okay, so welcome back. It's Wednesday. It's 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know what to do. It's RG Damn Pod. We're down a few pals. We're up a new homie. And here we are now to bring you some informative conversation, a little splash of news. And you know how we do it each and every Wednesday. So hello, gentlemen. Welcome. Good to see you.
Hello.
Here's
good to see you guys.
We
official pumpkin peaches. I seen them on the screen.
spicy pumpkins.
Yes.
Hot pumpkins.
Golly.
Yes.
All right. Well, then let's just go there first. Let's talk recap. Let's talk about Fright Fest.
I was like, you had a hot pumpkin recap?
I mean, we could jump into that. That could consume a good portion of. I mean, we're as usual. We're very underprepared. We're clearly undermanned, understaffed.
Hella.
We had a luxurious technical difficulty that cost us 7 minutes already. So I feel like we should just dive on in. So
well, might as well get to it, Jamie.
Well.
We just wrapped up a very, very fun Devil's Night in Detroit at St. Andrews Hall. Jonathan, you were there. Jamie, you were there. There was a lot of people there. Some crazy half-haired bald man kept coming across the stage, and from what I was told,
I didn't see you there
had a lot of
with your physical shape.
He looks like me, but he's not me. And apparently he hides hot dogs in a fanny pack under his belly.
It's a good strategy.
How else are you going to keep it warm?
I happen to be in the dressing room area. It was me, Jonathan, Paul, and several others that seen this gentleman go out on stage, witnessed, if you will, with our own peepers, looked into the television monitor and seeing him go into a fanny pack, fish out a dog with a bun, take a nib, maybe just a small niblet of it, yes, and tuck it back in and zip it up for later.
Fanny dogs. There's the one.
Sweet fanny dogs. Wow.
Yes.
I don't know. That might be that. That's a whole nother. That's a whole other video.
Y'all want some fanny dogs?
I mean, no. The answer's always no.
Uh-oh, here he is.
There he is. Hey.
Sean, where were you when I needed audio help, bro?
I was working, bro. What's up? You couldn't get it working?
Jamie only couldn't hear me. Jonathan could hear me fine. Jamie could not hear me.
At all.
So I had to switch channels, and now they both can hear me, but Jonathan can only hear me out of his left channel.
And now, yeah.
I needed my tech man, and you weren't there.
I can't hear you guys at all. I'm like, God damn it.
Oh, he heard. He's it's called ignoring.
Yeah.
We are no. I'm bringing him up to par. Welcome as always. But we were discussing Fright Fest, Devil's Night, St. Andrews Hall.
I was there.
A large burlesque gentleman with a no hair eating a fanny pack hot dog.
Fanny dogs.
Freshly drawn out the pack.
He said English women love fanny dogs. That's what the comments section is saying. That's how
I was going to say. I don't know if you could say that. I mean, it's like, let it not be your words. You're just reading someone else's. All right. Yeah. So wanted to say, first of all, thank you to everybody who came out. Like the response, the vibe, the energy in the room was awesome. All the people who performed. I mean, obviously,
Non-Point,
horror, Non-Point, Dropout Kings, Alazuli Lou. I mean, Killa came through. There was some DL performance, especially Draven. We went hardcore as Twiztid and blew the roof off of that motherfucker. It was just a really, really awesome time, and it was good to be back with everybody under under like one roof doing it right, like doing it how we do. You know what I mean? We've been doing other things, but it was nice to have that. Plus the specialness of the day, the time, the Hollows vibe.
It was actually a really dope setup too, because it was all downstairs in the shelter. I've never seen it done like this, but the shelter redid their bar area. Like, if you're familiar with it, it used to be right in the middle. Now it's the whole middle is just opened up.
Right.
And they just had like merch down there and a bar and then a big ass screen where you could watch the show upstairs, and it was still playing through the PA. So if you didn't want to stand up there with everybody, you know, you could stand downstairs.
I want Sean to say what he want to say, but then I'm going to come back to what you're talking about. Go ahead, Sean.
No, I was gonna say, like, obviously, you know, we know most of the people on the bill, so, you know, we knew the horror was gonna crush it. We knew Non-Point, Drive By, you know, everybody. But I was not familiar with Dropout Kings, and I went up and checked them out. They throw down. They were awesome. Crowd was loving it. I downloaded their 2 CDs. So, like, if you haven't checked them out, check out Dropout Kings. I know they're not really affiliated with us per se, but like, I was
affiliated enough. They're the homies.
They're family, dude. They're fam. They're down. They ride. They got the vibe, man. They're really, really talented as well. And it was dope to have their energy there too. Like
and pretty much just fun guys, awesome guys too.
Oh, for sure. I just going back to what Dustin was touching on for a second, which I thought was really cool. He's right. For those who didn't go, to try to fully explain to you, the shelter is a smaller venue downstairs. We've played that place before. We've played the upstairs, played the big room, small room, whatever. But they took the small room and, like he said, they redid the bar. They took the stage area and put a big, imagine a big screen TV or a projection unit. So, if you didn't want to be because of COVID, you didn't want to be, or you're still on the fence, or just want your space. I want my personal space. I want arm's length. Give me arm's length. And you wanted to stand down there with your particular crew and watch the screen, have a drink, hang out in the merch area. It was dope how they set it up. They also had monitors in the green rooms, the dressing rooms, and what have you. So it was cool. So the bands could get to check out each other as well. So that was dope. Total awesome props to St. Andrews. Paul, thank you for having us. Thanks for fucking making the motherfucker even fresher. You guys are legendary for a reason.
All the people.
Yes, hell yeah. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, everybody. Man, good vibes.
Fanny dog.
Aside from the fanny dogs, Jonathan, what was let me ask you first. Have you ever played St. Andrews Hall before?
The only time we'd played Detroit or in Michigan at all was at the Blind Pig. So this was our second venture out there, and it was sick.
That's
really
dope.
cool.
That's dope.
I really liked the projector thing and stuff too. That was really dope.
I love that. Yeah, one thing that's dope about the big room upstairs is how there's this scaffolding. It's kind of like a balcony left and right of the stage, and it kind of does this U thing, and then the floor as well. So it's just it's cool because it's when it's on go or people are just running around in that motherfucker, it's super chaotic. And I was gonna say also, I'm not spoiling anything, but I heard. I can't see. He said
spoiler.
Damn
Here it comes.
Okay. Potential spoiler alert. I don't know, but word has it on the streets that y'all and the dead man was behind the other end of a film camera, filming some shit and for some upcoming visuals.
You were supposed to say that.
That may or may not be a fact, and it may.
Yes, he said speculation is reigning supreme. Ooh, damn,
and it may or may not be a track off of this beautiful piece of artwork right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I want to hear.
Here come the text from George right now. Y'all weren't supposed to talk about it.
No, don't you do that. I was going to segue. No, I was going to let that segue into my my first little piece of news there, and I was going to say, Oh, the Horror meets Blaze, as well as Haunted Record Player and Unlikely Prescription are all available now at mnestore.com. Go ahead and pick up a copy for yourself. Get a stocking stuffer for your loved one. Or just have a walkthrough and window shop and see what you like. Right. It's all right there right now. For your viewing pleasure, go over to mnestore.com. Now, Dustin, do you have a topic? Do any of y'all want to kick off the first topic? I know Sean's here now, so I feel way more.
Sean's the topic man, right? We know
he's got
this.
A small satchel of Dr. Jones topics. He's like, oh, what about this one?
I can bullshit with the best of them, but I mean, pulling topics out of my ass. Fanny dogs was my topic. I had a good 45-minute bit on the fanny dog.
In the first 9 minutes. And
I just didn't want to overdo it.
I was like, I can stretch fanny dogs for a good 45 minutes.
Right.
He said, I ain't got no fanny dogs, but
yes,
I have the topic. Go ahead. Take the floor. What do you got for us?
So, I don't know if you guys heard. There was Alec Baldwin was on a movie set.
Shot and killed a
woman. It was a
woman.
Western movie. They've been having some issues with the armorist, who's the person in charge of the prop guns and the blank. Armorist. And someone gave him a gun. He thought it did not have any live ammunition. It did. He shot someone, killed them, and injured the director. So it's been a big to-do.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, and I know, Dustin, I know you're working on movie sets a lot, and I thought a while ago, like after The Crow, and there'd been a couple other, on-set incidents, I didn't think you could even use blanks in movies anymore. I thought it was all CGI these days, like on your John Wick.
That's interesting that it's not.
Yeah, and someone was like, everything in the movies is fake. Why the fuck are we still using real guns, per se? Like we don't have the ability to come up with a better cap gun that's just pop out,
It's just got the real feel to it. You want that authentic feel to it. It depends.
Like all things, I mean, they'll CGI grass into a movie. Like we can't,
Absolutely,
come up with a better solution that keeps people safe. And I guess too with that, my understanding is in those situations, it's just blanks. There's, powder, but there's no projectile. There's a casing, there's powder, it makes a bang, the casing comes out.
Makes a bang, makes a flash. Yeah.
I can validate this topic in a real life scenario.
Jamie's real life scenario.
During Big Money Rustlers, we were given 6-shooter guns. They were filled with quarter loads, which was like obviously 25% of the gunpowder that would take to kill you. So quarter load rounds were in the gun. They said, go like this, click back the hammer, pull the trigger. That's 1. Click 2, click 3. My ADHD, whatever ass,
his
was
special
like,
Jamie mind.
Boom, click, boom, click, boom. And I put it back in the holster and I shot my leg.
Ooh.
And literally they were like,
there it is.
You can see it. I swear to you. If you go and you watch it, you can share that fun fact. You can tell them that Jamie Madrox told you live today. If you didn't know it already, a lot of people know, but they kept it in the movie. Shortly after they yelled cut, they took me off to the side. They had the little EMT guy. Well, I had literally, it was like this big, a hole in my leg that it was a good silver dollar
blasted
pancake.
your shit out.
It was pussy. I blew a hole in my leg from a quarter load. So imagine again that's how Brandon Lee died. R.I.P. That's how this person passed away. R.I.P. Same shit. So I agree with you. In this level of the game, you would think it would all be drawn in. You would think it would all be in post. It would all be we got that. Just aim them and go act like it's kicking back. But there's those people, there's those directors that want that grit. They want that reality. They hope that a little fleck of that gunmetal gets in your eyes so you get that squint like, oh my God, he really shot that gun. Like, yeah, he really did. You know what I mean? So it's like they want that purest footage. But
you also got to think CGI is a lot of fucking money, man. It's a lot easier to get a blank and just have your gun and pop it off.
This is dude. Yes, keep it 1 million. Yes, because it always comes down to some bitch ass money. So legit.
Right. Or I guess just no one has invented a better prop gun over the years. You know what I mean?
Gun's not a real thing.
Huh?
Prop gun is not a real thing. A prop gun is a gun with blanks in it. That is a prop gun. If not, it's a toy.
Well,
there's no such thing as a prop gun.
Okay.
Just so everybody's on the same page.
So check it out. So listen, what's even crazier than that is again to have Sean like a coat. I got your back. When making the video games. In any of those things, when you see, remember Kane, you've seen him with that suit with those little white, look like golf balls all over taped to it, the rotoscoping and shit like that. All of the prop guns are not guns. They're like little blocks of wood, and you hold them and you walk around in the game, and they rotoscope you. So in the game, when you're playing like a shooter game, that guy was a real person with a stick in their hand doing this, and they just CGI'd it in. So it is a prop gun. So now...
that's not a prop gun. That is a piece of wood used to block out where they're actually going to put your game or whatever. But I mean, that's all CGI anyway. It's different when you're using a human and then CGIing something in there rather than making the
You're
whole
right.
thing just digital.
No,
So
you're
I
right
didn't
with that
know,
too.
like the quarter round.
I
So
know,
is there
baby.
still a
Is it? I
projectile
did
in
it.
that, or is
You
it
said
just
what?
powder and it just goes bang?
No,
Powder
it
and
flashes. It does the Dirty Harry. So when you look from this way, you get the fire out the end and the projectile and all that
It does
shit.
all that.
It does
But
that
there's
because
no
that's
actual
what hit me in the
projectile
leg.
coming out, right?
That's what hit me in the leg. That's what hit those two people, both Brandon Lee and this other person, was the projectile, the casing that was coming quarter of the speed at him and boom, hit him in the chest, and that's what did him in. You know what I mean?
It happens, and
the fact that it
problem
has a projectile is the really fucked up part. We didn't learn from Shogun Warriors. We didn't learn from Jarvis.
The problem is not the guns itself. It's the people who get put into these positions.
He get political, y'all.
The ammunist or whatever you want to call this fucking person.
Spell ammunist.
Right. She was not qualified. Like man, I've been on sets where the motherfuckers the munitions person who comes there and loads the guns is literally just a dude who has a lot of guns. You just know a lot about guns. So I'm gonna let you come on over. There's no nothing to that. There's no checks and balances. So motherfuckers get put into positions that you don't know what you're doing, and motherfuckers start firing guns without saying fire in the hole. They don't tell you where it's going. They don't alert nobody. Like motherfuckers just ain't qualified to do this. But it doesn't matter because the show fucking must go on, and that's the fucking problem. That's what everyone wants to strike about is because motherfuckers won't get paid what they're worth. They'll just go find someone else who's like, oh no, I know about guns. Yeah, sure, I'll fucking load that up for you, and then motherfuckers die, and that's what the whole fucking problem is.
What's really
guns
real about
don't kill people.
There?
People with guns kill people.
And to have your back and to cover you, what's
Armorer,
really real?
That's the word I was looking for.
Armorist.
We
have whatever fucking made up word you want to call it.
I say we have been on both extremes, very very lax. You didn't even know dude had a prop gun to the point where everybody needs to be off. We have a hot gun on set. Everybody back. So they're so anal. You're like, dude, there's no way we would ever get hurt. They're like, dude, they're not worried about you getting hurt. They're worried about the liability. They don't want to get sued. So everybody off the set, all just so he can go and shoot one time theatrically.
There should only be two people that touch that fucking gun. There should be the fucking armorer, the person who loads it and makes sure it's fucking the proper way, and then the fucking actor using it. No one else should touch this gun. That gun went from 2 to 3 to 4 fucking people before it got to him. So like,
that's interesting.
What the fuck?
They had other misfires on set, I guess, and people were complaining about the safety and the
habitual.
So it's
habitual line stepping. Right, all because you can't pay a motherfucker what they're worth.
That's
just sad.
Don't do the movie, or guess what? Maybe Alec Baldwin needs to take the pay cut.
Yeah,
maybe you need to get someone more in your budget.
Jonathan, what do you think? Do you think it's all some money, or do you think it's people just not doing their job, or do you think there needs to be more safety in line? What do you think?
I think it's a combination of all three, honestly. I was like, if there's not an actual prop gun yet, there needs to be something that is made, honestly. I feel like they can get a physical reaction, just like a really high-end pop gun.
Fair enough. I agree with that. Real
and
talk.
Then you add a little bit in CG in post, but like, there's been too many accidents on film sets and stuff. Like, it's
that's
crazy.
A really good point. Yeah, no, for real. That's an amazing point because it's like, with everything being the way that it is, to go back to what Sean started with, you would think that by now it would be a thing of the past. Dustin covered it. It's all about a financial thing, and the less money, the more you're just gonna roll the dice. Which again, there's a gray area in there too. There'd be a lot of documents signed. I'll tell you that. But a lot of disclaimers. Like when you go to a haunted house and you're like, sign this if you want to be touched by you're like, okay, you got to sign that because if a motherfucker grabs you and then all of a sudden you were shoved to the earth or some shit, it's liability. So yeah, it seems like they would have that. Hollywood, step your game up. We're losing good actors and actresses and just human beings over dumb shit. Let's step up that prop game. Let's get it together.
Step your shit up,
all right.
Hollywood.
Step your shit up. Okay, hold on. I have some more news. Let me kick my news. We got Camp Zool going down to Terratown, Williamsburg, Ohio, November 12th through the 13th. We got special guest appearances by Blaze, Buckshot, Boondocks, and many more. Do yourself a favor. Go over to alazulilou.com, the Facebook, all the pages and socials. Get your tickets. Lock it in. Get ready for Camp Zool. Get
I might come. I don't know. I might show up now.
I'm saying. It's a big deal event for them. This is the
Sean, you
premiere.
No.
You don't want to go zool it in the woods?
He said, first of all,
to be fair, he lives a lot farther. He knows how.
That's a long walk for me, man. That's a long walk.
Damn, y'all finna walk to Camp Zool?
You have to walk to Camp Zool.
Golly, dude. All right. Well, there you have it. So make sure that you get your tickets now. Again, that's going down to Terratown, Williamsburg, Ohio, November 12th to the 13th. Camp Zool. Tickets are available now. Do yourself a favor and secure yours before they are all gone. Motherfuckers and motherfuckers.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Who got a topic? Somebody else pick another topic. I have news. I have pages of news. That was merely but one page of news.
I love your news. I'm still riding.
Do you want me to throw you my one? You want me to throw you my soft topic I had? You can just have it. It was a picture, and it was like it says I dip my fries in, and it was just underlined. And I thought that simplistic question could be a topic on this very show. Because we are all very different individuals who like different condiments, dip sauces, and other things. And I thought about that. And I'm like, that's why I call it a soft topic. It's not a pick
one only. You can only pick one because you know me, I'm a man of many condiments. I could go on for days about what I'm dipping my fries in.
He said I could up your fry game right here, right now. I don't know if y'all got time for this.
I can tell you a little something about French fries.
And I'm a sauce mixer. I like to mix my condiments like. If I do end up in McDonald's, I do ketchup with the sweet and sour sauce and mix that together.
It's disgusting, but okay.
I don't hear from either one of you, Jamie. You put jalapenos on pancakes. I don't want to fucking hear it.
I know it.
No judgment from you. I don't like your judgmental.
I said this would be a great one because we are all beautiful individuals with great taste palates. Jonathan, what do you got? What's the most nastiest or interesting thing that you would dip fries into? Please don't say pumpkins and peaches.
Pumpkins and peaches.
Let's get my white guy on, man. I dip my fries in ranch, man. That's what I do.
Damn, but I can't hate though. That's OG. I've been down with ranch since school. That if you're a fat kid in school lunch was pizza, fries, and ranch. That was your third ingredient, ranch.
Pizza, fries, that's a lot of ranch.
Everything. You put the fries in the pizza, dip it in there like a taco in the ranch. It's game over, man. Y'all don't even know. Barbecue mixed with sweet and sour is the bomb.
I can see that working out.
Chiming in. Okay. There is a salad dressing called creamy Italian. It is bomb.
That's what they used to call Jamie in high school.
Exactly. You said you weren't going to reveal these things, dude. Yes.
Hey,
yes,
man, it came up naturally. I had to.
Well, that's what they say. Anyway.
So,
creamy Italian spinella.
Yes.
Creamy Italian spinella.
Oh, God.
So, I mean, this answer could go many different ways. I say at first it starts with the fry itself. Let's be real. I mean, certain fries garner different kind of sauces. If I'm going to Chick-fil-A and I got to muscle down their disgusting waffle fries, I'm going to go with a lot of the Chick-fil-A sauce so I can just, slide
basically
down my gullet a little easier, Yeah, you gotta lube the fries. Now, if it's like a nice, good, crunchy, salty, crisp fry, I mean, classically, just where I'm in my surroundings, I'm gonna get ketchup because that's the most natural thing for me.
Tomato
ranch
blood
is also a good one. I got a Chipotle gourmandise in the fridge that's real spicy and it will blow the O-ring out if you need to.
He's out on that. You got any aiolis in there?
Oh, I got some aiolis too, baby. Don't even look at my whole the whole door. Everything on that door is a sauce, my friend. I am a big fan of the ketchup mayonnaise mix. That was always a classic with tater tots for me.
You got all the
fancy ketchup, if you will.
Oh yeah, 100% fancy ketchup, fry sauce, whatever the fuck you want to call it, wherever you're from.
HP.
It really depends on the fries. Sweet potato fries, what you're going to do is pick those up and throw them right in the garbage because they don't even deserve a condiment.
You stop it.
I was waiting for him to be like,
disgusting.
and I was like, what are you
I
going to
love
dip
a
that?
sweet
Look,
potato
I was-
fry.
I know you love a sweet potato fry.
Like, what are you going to dip those in?
You also don't love cold deli meats. We're not cool on that level, Sean. You know this. We never
We
eat
grew up in
together on
different
tour.
neighborhoods.
We never go to the same place. We never eat the same thing. That's just what we do. Unless one time I am feeling Chinese food, and then Sean will go with me and get his beef and broccoli. Hold the broccoli.
Just gets in the way. Just gets in the way.
He just says, bring all the broccoli in a small little side container for my friend Jamie to put
So I can
jalapenos
throw
and
that
salt.
over my shoulder.
I've also been known to like steak fries because I don't really like those. Those are like just big potatoes. I can dip
Those big
those right
mom
in some
home
like
fries where it's like wedges of
like some Duke's mayonnaise, man. I could do that. You know, in Canada they serve mayonnaise with French fries, and I thought it was delicious.
It is. I was gonna say that was my last fat kid add in. I was gonna say mayonnaise, but that make you real European. That make you make real you're
That's
real
right. We
European
was
when
in
you fuck with
Quebec.
mayonnaise and
We
French
was in
fries.
Quebec.
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 Well played. All right. Let me kick down this other news. Somebody come up with another topic in the meantime. Okay, Elite Comics 11's virtual comic event is going down November 4th through the 7th. Live vendors, guests, celebrities of all things comics. They just did their Road to AtCon event last night with AEW stars Adam Cole, Cody Rhodes, all raising money for Culture City charity event. If you know about them, go follow them. Check out the AtCon coming up. It's a really fun virtual Comic-Con event. And yeah, do yourself
What's
a favor
that
and hang
at
out.
atcon.com?
No. It's at Elite_Comics 11. Instagram.
Elite
It's an exclusive
_
event.
Oh, I know them. Those are your homies.
Yeah, my boy Ali and them. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So they have this event going on. This is an annual event. Every year they do AtCon. It is a digital, virtual Comic-Con of sorts. If you're into all things comics, you like to talk or listen to talking creators and stuff like that, Neil Adams, and just like a lot of legends and people who are going to be on there. So you're into that kind of thing. I want you to know about it. I'll be watching. You should be watching too. There it is. Okay, that's my news on that one.
I do have an old topic.
Oh yeah, you know what? I could throw in another thing too, another something too. I actually have a piece that I'm putting up for a charity auction for Culture City. For the Tony Schiavone book, the Butts and Seats.
What is it? Yes, Butts and Seats. What is it?
Yes, Butts and Seats. I was with you. Remember when Dirk revealed the page they actually used of my artwork in the book? The original artwork.
Now I know what you're talking about.
Yes, sir. The original artwork is going to be up for a charity auction through Elite Comics 11 for Culture City for the AEW charity event. It'll be coming up soon. As soon as I have it, I will put up a link. I would like you all to share it and bid if you are in the financial position to do so. And if not, at least help me spread the word so we can raise some money for Culture City. There's that. Okay.
Shit, yeah,
So,
you would.
What other topics, man?
I have that one about the McDonald's hiring sign. Remember that picture you showed me?
Go ahead, get it in.
I still have that one.
I mean, if you want to
talk,
that seems like it. I don't know. That seems like a Sean topic that I don't know.
That's a Sean topic.
Well, I was just kind of going to say,
maybe Sean has one. Jonathan has one. I don't know.
I was just kind of pumped. I've been seeing there was a lot of movies I felt like that kind of got forgotten about during the pandemic. Everything got delayed, everything got pushed back, and I feel like a lot of those movies are finally starting to come. Like there's a new Morbius trailer.
TV
like, I kind of forgot that was supposed to be a thing.
For sure.
I just saw today like Ghostbusters is coming out towards the end of this month. I was like, fine, like yeah, okay. I'm excited about it. I think it's gonna be cool.
I'm happy because like I got excited about it when they redid the one with the girls. I thought that was a fun, fresh take. Everybody hated on it. So like now it's with kids and it's grandpa, and I'm just like, man, whatever.
I love all things Paul Rudd.
I'm not celebrating.
Paul Rudd will save that movie. I think it's cool. I don't know.
I think the little marshmallow guys killing each other, that's cute and cool.
Yeah. I like that one.
That's it. That's what I got. All right, go ahead. What other ones? What other ones? I know Antlers was one of them.
Yeah, I want to check out Antlers.
I actually saw Antlers.
Was it good?
I'm trying to go see it tonight.
I saw it. I saw a pre-screening of it, so I don't even know if it's out yet. Did it just come out?
Jonathan's going to see it tonight. Dustin's seen it.
We'll need a review.
Me and Draven have not.
It was.
We need to know what it's so don't tell us. Just say 1 to 10. What is it?
I mean, you know, I'm more complex than 1 to 10, Jamie. On just a scale of.
Can you not be Blaze and tell us the whole plot and all the characters and what happened?
I cannot. No, I can. I can tell you.
I swear to God, I asked
can
Blaze
tell
a
you
question about Masters of the Universe.
as a movie itself, just
Done.
a standalone movie itself. I was bored.
Okay. Longy.
It's not super longy. Just nothing. Again, nothing grasped my attention until you
see the monster.
Until you see the fucking thing, and then I don't know.
The antler. So it shows you his antler.
It didn't captivate me so much as I should say.
Wow.
It seems like it could be one of those, like, the whole thing is a build-up. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the fact the whole
it's
thing.
a Guillermo del Toro.
And that's why it should be beautiful. Beautifully
Yeah, no, it looks
amazing.
good. Aesthetically, it looks fucking great.
Okay.
Great looking movie.
I get Mama vibes from it. Remember that movie Mama?
I do remember Mama.
There was like this crazy guy
similar,
who was going to kill his kids,
yeah.
and then he dies, and like this spirit in the woods raises these 2 little infant children, and they're all like wild and feral and shit. And then the father or somebody comes back, the father's brother comes back and adopts them, and this spirit comes to their house, and they keep calling her Mama, and it's like this fucking, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, go watch
Similar,
it. Let us know what you think.
similar but different.
Similar but different?
But different.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Fair enough.
And also, before I went to watch it, like I watched. It's about this fucking spirit thing that people believe is like a monster. I forget what the fuck it's called.
Is it a Wendigo?
A Wendigo, yeah.
Yes.
And
That's why you're here, my friend. That's why you're
it's
here.
a monster that can either that is looking to just eat people, either eat people or just kind of half eat you, and now you turn into a Wendigo.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's
Wendigo
and I went and I watched some, like, a couple of documentaries before I left, like, just so I knew what the fuck the lore of it was, what it is, and all that. And I
without
don't feel
spoiling it, this kid's related to it. Obviously,
I don't
his
feel.
brother
No,
got
I'll
bit
just
by
say
it.
I don't feel the movie captivated what the Wendigo was supposed to be.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Got my mind blown the other day. Seen an image of a movie. Something I want to say. It's like it's something on the 12th. Something on. It's like a number. Something on the 3rd floor or someone on the 12th floor. But anyway, it's got CM Punk is in this movie and as an actor. Does anybody know about this? Does anybody know about anything I'm talking about? Like, there is a horror movie.
Like, it just came out or it's supposed to come out?
It looks like it's a window of like 5 to 8 years from now to past. Like, he doesn't look like how he looks today. So it was years. He's easily 3 years ago. The way the film looks, it looks like it's like a horror movie or like a supernatural thriller or something like that, where he moves into this house where this horrible tragedy happened, and these ghosts are trying to push him out of the house. Because it was it wasn't a documentary. It was like a top 10 haunted locations movies are based on type of deal. Mm-hmm. And this was one of the numbers. And it was this, I have to find out. But if you know what I'm talking about, and you know that CM Punk was in a horror movie or some sort of a supernatural movie, shout it out in the comments. Let us know what it is. And let us know if you've seen it. Is it worth a watch? It looked interesting. I want to know. I want your opinion. No one has seen it.
I'm looking in the comments, and wait. I have a few people saying this.
Here it is. Girl on the 3rd floor. That's the one. Yep. Yeah. You guys are right. That's the one. Thank you. Have you seen it now? That's my next question. And do you recommend it? Those are my next questions. All right, fair enough.
But it did bring up, because you said supernatural thriller. There's a show I've been watching called Lock and Key. If you guys have not seen this, it's sort of like a magical, kind of darkish, but not really that dark. It's very good. It's very good. The first season came out, I want to say, like, it might have been the very end of 2019 or the very beginning of 2020.
Is it Marvel?
Second season just came out. I have no fucking clue.
They have characters called Lock and Key. That's why I was just wondering. It's probably not.
It very well could be. I don't know, but it's just about a family, and they make magical keys like their parents did. Now the kids are finding them, but some demon is trying to get them from them. It's good. Good.
I'm sick of all these damn demons always messing up everybody's plans. I'm sick of these
demons just coming out and fucking with people.
Damn you demons.
Suck of these demons.
Damn demons. Yeah, no good demons.
No
I'm gonna hit him with some. I'm gonna hit him with another splash of news, y'all. Jonathan, if you got a topic or something you want to kick next, get it ready. All right, we got Haunted Highons, Curse of the Green Book, issue number 3 is available now for pre-order in Previews magazine. Go to your local comic shop, request previews, or just ask for them to order you Haunted Highons. Cover A or B available now, or available for pre-order now for number 3. Number 2 and number 1 should be on the stand in the stores. Also, Hanahan's Comics has an exclusive number 1 variant. That's number 3. Yep, that's cover A, and I believe there's a cover B as well. That's up for pre-order now through Previews via Diamond Distribution. Go to your local comic book shop, ask them to order it for you, or ask them for a copy of Previews, and then you can order other books in addition to Haunted Highons.
I had that one too.
There is another one from Hanahan Comics. It is an exclusive cover number 1 by Jay Ferguson of the Voodoo King. It comes in both virgin and trade dress, meaning that it has the Haunted Highons banter and then it doesn't. So there's both of those available. That's from Hanahan's Comics. Check them out. It's a really dope cover. It caught my eye. I appreciate good art, and Jay Ferguson is really dope at what he does. So celebrate that and see that. And lastly, Knuckleheads toys are available in limited stores around the nation. If you see a store that is selling Knuckleheads, please shout them out on your Instagram account. Give them love. Show other people, because people are asking us where they are, and they were all sent out from a company. So we're trying to find out where the locations. We know Kokomo Toys. We love them. Obviously, they're our family. They've been supporting it, and also Rock of Ages, another store, local iconic store that's always supported us over the years. So there's 2 locations we know of right now that are selling them. If you know another place, shout them out so we can know and we can spread the word and tell people where to pick them up from. Yeah. That's my news.
I did not really know was such a big thing until kind of working with you guys. Was all the variant covers and stuff on comic books and graphic novels and stuff. Like, I don't know, when I was little, maybe I just didn't pay attention. I was like, I would just go get the new Deadpool and go get the new Wolverine. Was it not as big a thing back then?
No,
the Special Boys.
To be honest, it wasn't like that until when in the beginning of the 90s, 2000s, when people started becoming collector's items. They would do mass print runs, and they would do a print 2. So they would change, if it was Spider-Man, I remember there was silver webs. Then they printed it again, it was gold webs. Then they printed it again, and it was comic webs. So it was 3 or 4 printings of this book, which is common in actual books like novels. There'd be a first printing of Bram Stoker's Dracula's worth $1 million, whatever, But as we get closer to the future, the internet, the interwebs, what you're watching right now killed physical everything, killed physical albums, physical records, to the point where people had to reinvent the game and make it so collectible or so ultimately fresh that you can't live without it. That's why vinyl came back so hard, because it just looks beautiful. When you see some of the way that these guys are, mixing the vinyl to make it look, you guys had a fucking great one. We had a couple cool ones. You guys' record is fucking killer, dude. I seen that all the fleck and different colors in it. It's just, they're fucking beautiful. And it's people collect that like art. So that's a way, but with comic books, it became like art. There was how many books can we sell? People will digitally get it, read it, and it's over. So this artist would take a cover, or this artist would, or they have buyer incentives. If you order 100 copies, we'll give you this 1 book. And then it's a kickback for the store, because then the store can sell that book for a premium. And then you get, it's like a scratch my back, scratch your back scenario in the comic book world. But that's how we get there. And all it's been is just highly kicked up and super duper hyperbolically kicked up. And everyone has a cover and a variant and a this and a that. And it's really more importantly about the print run than anything, because the less of the people that have them in the world, it's like a Funko Pop. The ones with the low print run are always going to be the most valuable.
And is it one of those where you guys it's kind of pre-planned, we're going to have 4 variants, or is it more almost like a remix thing where some artist might be hey, I want to take a stab at it, and if it's cool, you'll run with it? How does that get started?
Yes.
We're going to have 5 variants, we're going to have 20, I want this artist, or
we planned our initial run with Dirk and everybody for how we would do the I don't know how do you want to call them. I don't want to say they're not our initial wanted.
Your pinnacle
You
pieces
what?
would get it, right?
Your
I said
pinnacle,
your pinnacle pieces.
Like we knew there would be 1 through 3 or 1 through 4, whatever the arc is, and each one would have a cover A, cover B. And we decided that we were going to do the covers as the cover Bs or the cover As as horror homages to posters. So that was the overall banter idea, and it's happening so far because the one we just shown was like an homage to Fright Night. So it's like the vibe is there. It's they're getting it. It's cool as fuck. Then you go outside of that, and other stores like we said, Hanahan's Comics. They reached out to Source Point, and they're like, "Hey man, we want to do a cover. We'd like our own special store exclusive. If Source Point approves it." And they order a specific amount, they can contract an artist that they like they did with Jay Ferguson, and say, we commission you, will you please do the Voodoo King and make him look badass and just staring at him, and we want this with the trade dress and the virgin one with nothing on it and whatever. They order X amount of copies, they offer them to their clientele, their community, their comic book local shit, and then now with the advent of the internet, everyone else. So like literally stuff like that, it'll sell out quick fast because it's such a low print run. And those are the ones, again, if it's connected to a good artist, like we had Tyler Kirkham do one of ours, and he's like the shit. So a lot of people are sought after for that book, especially the Chromium one, which was like the least printed. So like it's a culmination of a bunch of different events that bring it to a value, but it's the idea that the game is not what it was before, and every day it's changing. So it's fun to watch from a collector's perspective, because for somebody who's been doing it for so long, it's fun to see how it has changed. Because like when you were collecting comics, I stopped. But you're right. You could go to the drugstore on the fucking thing and grab the new Deadpool, and it was just issue whatever, 24, 25, and that was just it. It was just it. Now it's gotten so crazy that it's about, I want to try to sell 5 or 6 of this, or you know what I mean? That's the game from the publishers and from the people selling the books, because that's the game. And as a monetary speculation or an investment value, again, people look for the low print run, the rarity, or the one that everybody's drooling over. You know, supply and demand.
I'm gonna get one printed. I'm gonna ask Source Point if I can get 50 printed of my own art, and it'll be the BVD.
You can't draw penises on it.
It's not gonna be a penis. Come on.
And it can't be a penis.
I might even already have a cover back there.
You can't draw me as a fanny dog. Not sanctioned.
Damn it! You knew what I was doing too.
I know it's going to be something to do with
fanny full of dogs.
It's going to be something to do with pop-up
everybody
shop
in the comments blowing up. They're like, "We want that ghost variant fanny dog issue."
Fanny dog issue.
God,
yes.
I love it. Yeah, no, but that's cool though. So that's why it's fun. Like if you do enjoy a comic or an artist or a brand or something like that, support what they do, or even a local comic book shop when you see them, because it's not just us. They'll do it with like issues of Marvel and DC. You'll see like Batman. This store's like Midtown Comics. They have many exclusives for like just regular everyday issues, Hulk, Spider-Man, whatever. So it's something like that. So it's cool to be a part of that mix. And if you do know about other stores that are doing that kind of thing, let us know so we can throw them out there and promote them as well, so that people who are collectors like you and I and him, we can all get them and make sure we have them in our collection too.
Cool. Thank you. I did not know.
No problem. Fanny dog. Fanny dog.
They're waiting for it.
Everybody. Now we gotta draw the fanny dog.
It's all up here, man.
Next week,
you know what it is?
Draft one of the fanny dog.
It's that Motley Crue 12-inch cover of Livewire where it's like Vince Neil's crotch, but it's just the fanny pack, and then you unzip the vinyl, and there's that hot dog sticker in there with a bite out of it.
Yes.
We just made the collector's edition
over here, baby.
Oh man, it's got dang, even the hot dog sticker got a bite out of it. They nibbled off it.
Mm-hmm.
Killer. All collectors.
Biting each one.
Every 25th one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely it's gonna come in a scratch and sniff bag.
Yeah.
Maybe even a sticker.
Every 25th hot dog is a prismatic hot dog sticker.
Yes.
Diamond dogs.
I'm in.
All right.
Now,
so there's
you would
that.
Send them out with real dogs, though, right? These aren't. Like,
who got the last?
Who I just closed.
Who got the last topic? I got the last news.
I saw something which I just thought was kind of gangster. Elon Musk on Twitter. You guys see? So basically,
I watch
someone's
everything
World Health
Elon
Organization.
does.
Someone's like, "Oh, if Elon just gave away 2% of his net worth, it's like what, 6 billion
60,
or something like that. We could
60
solve world
million
hunger.
or 6 billion. No,
Yeah, I think like
But why do we exempt Bezos from this? Like, why don't we get him and the other 7 people that all
Elon
have
Musk
like
is
more
richer.
zeros than everyone, and
And
they
my thing
all
is, like,
Musk is richer. You gotta approach the richest
smidge.
guy because he has the most expendable. Like, you don't need all of that. Come on, 6
know,
mil,
so-
give it to me. And I
so
think
somebody,
it was 6
you know,
billion.
he got
'Cause he's
called
a
out. And he
trillionaire
was
now
like,
or something.
He got
okay,
called a
you
what?
tell me you write on Twitter exactly how this 6 billion would solve world hunger, and I will sell Tesla stock today and I'll fix it, basically. And I was like, that's gangster. And then he followed up with, but it has to be open source accounting so everyone in the world can see exactly where every penny goes to
And then they shut
solve
him down.
world. I was like, that is a
Mhm.
gangster flex.
It's true.
Because you can't
It's true.
account for it, can you?
You know, but I just thought it was interesting. Like, I don't think it's the ultra rich's job to solve world hunger, you know, for the money the government spend, but I do think they should be taxed fairly, but that's a whole other debate. But
Fair.
do you think something like world hunger, do you think it's just a money issue? That's the question. I know it's kind of deep.
I don't know.
Wait,
You know,
say the
that's a
question
deep
again
question
one more
for
time
me
so
to
I can
answer.
fully understand it. Say
You
it
know,
one more time.
Chubby old me
Some
to
of these
answer
big issues,
packing
world
fanny
hunger,
dogs.
global warming, etc. Do you think it's just a money thing? Like, do you think if Musk is like, all right, fine, here's 6 billion, fix it? Do you think it would be fixed?
Just gonna rain cheeseburgers down on everybody. You
I
gotta
mean,
teach
but
people
like,
how to farm and shit.
You know, or it's
and,
going to be
like,
fixed for
upgrade
like a year,
areas.
and
and-
then everyone's hungry again.
So if you say like in
Right.
some sort of a totality way, like everything will be fixed, nothing will ever be perfect. But could it better things? Greatly. For people that want and don't have, yeah, it would change their lives dramatically. For people that have and don't give a fuck, no, they'll just be more benefit. You know what I mean? But yeah, damn, they even put the hot dog in the pumpkin pizza.
Pumpkins and peaches and
I love
fanny
you guys. I
dogs.
fucking love you guys. No, but so I say yes and no, but I don't think there's when it's that kind of level of money to a person who has that kind of wealth, those numbers are nothing to them. He could be a gambler and lose that in a day and still be fine. His grandkids may shiver. Ooh, it's cold. I'm gonna put another stack of hundreds on the fireplace. You know, like maybe. So like to say that it would inconvenience them, no. Could it help a lot? Yeah, it could help a lot. So that's why it's hard to get behind narratives of there's these dire straits in so many scenarios, but then there's these overly ridiculously abundantly wealthy people who could all come together. Your powers combined. I am Captain Dollar, and really whoop some ass.
That would be Elon Musk, though.
I'm saying, you get what I mean, though, and it's like, and I don't have any like affiliation to none of those people, so it's like I'm not judging them. It's speaking from a point of my own personal opinion. I think that if I were one of those people, if I were Bruce Wayne and I had money where I could just give grants away left and right, dude, there would be a lot of shit that I would be trying to do in a better light. And it makes me question those who have that kind of ability who do not. It makes me question. You know what I mean? Like all of these people that talk all this shit, like why y'all ain't built no schools or no private tutor sectors? You know what I mean? Like you talk a lot.
Because we like the money, Jamie.
Jesus.
Oh, the money.
It's better to keep you indisposed.
Yes.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Here, take
Fuck
a
that
couple of
evil shit.
hundreds. There
Fuck
you
that
go.
evil shit. Yeah, if you got it, and like I say, if you're in a position to help, you should always do so. That's what it's about. That's what we try to teach you. That's what we continue to teach you. That's what it should be about. So, and if not, then we understand. You don't want to give so much that you're in a position where you need to receive charity. So always be mindful of what you do and watch your coin purse and your nutsack.
I thought it was the same.
Good advice, Jamie.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.
Watch your coin purse and your nutsack.
Watch your coin purse and your nutsack.
That's the new official Jamie sign off.
That is
Right.
there it is.
Don't
That on
forget
a
about this
t-shirt.
coming up, too.
Okay, yep. We got 3 old school shows in December. Serial Killer Weekend. The old school oddity shows. Let us know. I want to know. Monoxide wants to know. We want to know what songs from the OG shit would you like to hear? Hit us up on social media. You bastard. You know where we are. You know how to get at us. You know we are very social in the medias. Hit us up.
Yes.
Let us know. Make your requests. Shoot your shot. Let us know what you want to see. Because this is a special time to go back and reflect and remember and reminisce and then get it out of our system because we're going forward full speed. So knowing that, understanding that, splash it. Okay. Also,
I know
Blaze
he's not on the show tonight. Yes.
Yes, well, that's okay. Our love and prayers, my friend. Our love and prayers. Blaze Your Dead, homie, returns from the grave with Red and Insane E, November 4th through the 6th. Limited performances. This is Indiana, Illinois, Ohio. Yep. Get ready. The dead man's coming. He is bringing Detroit cemeteral dirt to sprinkle on every stage across the nation to let y'all know he getting real ghastly on y'all. He said it's been a minute. He got but a taste of what it was like going out on that short run with us and Sean, and he said he is jonesing, he is fixing, he is needing. He said I got to know what's up. He need to go out there and see what it do and see if the love is out there. So his arms are extended, waiting for y'all, waiting for y'all hugs and appreciation and love. So come check him, Red and Insane E out. Soon coming to you very soon. That's literally like the 4th. It's like in 2 days. I think it's Friday or Thursday. Tomorrow.
That'd be tomorrow.
Tomorrow is the first show.
Tomorrow is the first show. Emerson Theater.
Get ready.
The classic Emerson Theater.
The classic.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
We would like to thank our special guest, Jonathan Hellhouse, for joining us today. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you as always to Draven. Dustin, we learned a lot of wonderful things today. We had some smiles. We had some fun. We learned that Fanny Dogs is not a good title for a porno or a variant cover. So with that, we hope you have a great Wednesday. Keep an eye on your coin purse and your ball sack.